The Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived near the woods with her mother. On her birthday, her mother stitched her a red hooded cape. She loved it so much that she wore it all the time. So everybody started calling her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, her mother told Little Red Riding Hood that her granny was ill. She told her to go and visit Grandma, whose house was just across the woods. Mommy warned Little Red Riding Hood not to talk to any strangers on the way. So she set off to visit her granny with a lovely basket of fresh cookies and cake in her hand. On the way, she also picked some flowers for her. Seeing a little girl alone, a big bad wolf started following her. Little Red Riding Hood had forgotten that she was not supposed to talk to strangers. "Hello," said the wolf. "Where are you going?" Little Red Riding Hood replied,
Hello, I'm going to see my grandma. She lives in the house behind those trees.
The wolf quickly ran to Granny's house and called out to her in a little girl's voice. Poor sick Granny thought that it was her darling granddaughter, and she opened the door. The wolf pounced at the old lady and swallowed her whole. He then lay down in her bed wearing her pink nightcap. A little later, Red Riding Hood reached the house. When she knocked on the door, the wolf told her to enter in an old lady's voice. Little Red Riding Hood saw the wolf in bed and thought, now that Grandma is sick, she is looking very different. The wolf told her to step closer. Then she exclaimed,
Granny, what big ears you have!
"All the better to hear you with, my child," said the wolf. Then she said,
Granny, what a big nose you have!
"All the better to smell you with, my dear," said the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood said,
Granny, what big hands you have!
"All the better to hold you with, sweet child," said the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood said,
Granny, what big eyes you have!
"All the better to see you with, dear," said the wolf. A little scared now, she said,
Grandma, what big teeth you have!
"All the better to eat you with, little girl," shouted the wolf. As he jumped out of bed, Little Red Riding Hood screamed in fear. A woodcutter was nearby in the woods. He heard the scream and ran to the house. He saw that the wolf was about to gobble up the little girl. The woodcutter hit the wolf over its head with his axe. The wolf opened his mouth wide and shouted, and Granny jumped out. Little Red Riding Hood was very happy to see her grandma safe. Little Red Riding Hood, Granny, and the woodcutter, all three of them chased the wolf into the woods and over the hills. It was never to be seen again.
Thank you. For more such fun videos, please like and subscribe.